one, go. Hey, there we go. All right, we are live. It's another Draw and Chill. This is on a Thursday now, so we're moving. So we want to welcome Mike, Lead Poison Studio. All of our description and everything's in the um, uh, all of our social media and all that stuff is in the short links in the show description there. Everybody who's joining, I think we're still waiting for a few more people. They're probably running late, but that's not an issue. I'm hoping to get Paul and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, Mike, do you want to introduce yourself real quick to the audience?
Um, Putting me in the spot right there, eh? Yeah, thanks for having me. I've been wanting to join for the longest time, but Wednesdays were not good for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, much like you guys, been doing the convention scene for over 10 years.
Oh my God. Is that
I
how
know,
long?
right? Well, I think it's been over 10 years because
It is over 10 years.
sometimes Facebook will remind me that,
Right.
like, oh, this is like 2009 or 2005 and all that, right?
Right.
And like, can they see my stuff? Okay.
Yeah, we pretty much seen. We had some people in the chat there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like convention scenes, man. I mean, that's how we all met, though, right? Through the
Yeah.
convention scenes and stuff,
Yep.
right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
that was the thing.
there was that awkward moment where like we just knew each other by face but not by name. You know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It took a while. It took a
Yeah.
while. It's like, was that Mike or was that Arnold or was that because I was sitting next to Brian for the longest time and I thought he was Filipinos. Then I
Oh yeah.
find out
No, like
Brian.
I think it's Vietnamese.
Yeah, he's Vietnamese.
Yeah.
He's out in Nova Scotia now, I think, or something like that, or New
Yeah.
Brunswick,
Yeah.
right?
They moved out there, so I was like, I think they're happier there.
Yeah, yeah,
Slower pace.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Like a lot like okay, so for anybody who's joining, so we're just drawing and chat and all that stuff. I'm working a sketch card here. I'm gonna try to see if I can do a Godzilla for a friend. And what are you working on?
Just one of those requests by my nieces where it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
they love this cartoon show called Has Been Hotel,
right.
and it is deceptively you think it's for kids, but no way it's for kids. You know, because like it's really cartoony, but then it's such a mature thing.
Right.
So yeah, so like I'm just doing like an anime version of the characters because I wasn't because like the the original design is like really cartoony like it's like almost abstract cartoony. Like I don't know if you what's one of those cartoon shows because like I think they probably use the same art team. um it was like some old cartoon show where like a kid goes to like an adoption house for imaginary friends. I can't remember the name now. uh this one is like Google's right here, but I'm too lazy to look it up.
Yeah, no worries, no worries, no worries. I'm
Yeah.
sure some of the stuff, like let me ask you because this is your first time on the show and stuff like that.
Okay.
Hey Brian, how you doing tonight? We have we have a friend of mine known for over 10 years now, Michael here, Lead Poison Studios. Anybody's joining, he's also an artist. He's been doing conventions with us over 10 years. That's how we met each other at the shows. We're doing comics to you name it. Um, yeah. So, Mike, so what's your process for just, just drawing? What's your favorite medium kind of stuff when you're doing this stuff?
um Favorite, I like to go traditional with watercolors, but then it's like uh in terms of time saver, it's like going digital. Like since I got the iPad, it's like
Yeah.
it's been such a time saver.
Oh, yeah.
So The only
I
thing
understand that part.
the only thing I have to worry about is basically running out of battery, like running out of battery
Right.
for this thing. Because like I'm constantly like charging it, and right now it's funny because like I have lost uh USB-C charging cables 3 times already.
Oh my lord.
I think because like so we were in Niagara last weekend, right? I
Yeah.
think I left it in I forgot it in the basement of Ollie's place. So when he logs in, I gotta ask him if he's seen like
I'm sure one of the kids
a
has
thing in
it.
there. Yeah, because like I really like that one. I really like that cable because like it was like granted it was like only $10, but
Yeah.
it let me switch between what do you call this like Lightning and USB C. So
Right.
so that was nice.
Yeah. I haven't got an iPad in, oh geez, a long time.
Yeah.
Uh, um, I got the iPad, like the last iPad was pre pencil. Let's put it
Oh,
how
okay.
far back
Yeah.
that is. And that was because my little girls and all that stuff, they whenever I have one of those, they end up
Oh yeah.
destroying the iPad, right?
Oh, I hear you. I hear you. I hear
Probably.
you. Because like yeah, like I have a mini iPad,
Yeah,
and my nieces are pretty much
pretty much.
like
Yeah, they own
you know
it.
like, yeah, and then like I found like well because like it was it was the first iPad that I got that had that was supported by the Apple Pencil.
Yeah.
It wasn't a Pro, but it used the Apple Pencil, and then I lost that Apple Pencil. Like for expensive things, I tend to lose things a lot.
Yeah.
It's like it's funny because like the first generation iPad, Apple Pencil, it's still going for like 130 like retail. So it's like was it 130? Yeah, somewhere on there. And like
Right.
it's still over $100. That's the annoying thing.
Wow. Oh
So
yeah, foster home for imaginary.
yes, that's the one.
There you go.
So so that
Thanks,
drawing style
Harris.
that drawing style is similar to Has Been Hotel.
Right.
The characters like looks almost what's the word I'm looking for here? Abstract in a way.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like about a character who decides to open up a hotel in hell. So yeah, and all the characters are like just interesting to say the least. So I barely know anything about the character, so hoping that this is one of the more popular characters.
That you're drawn.
So
Yeah, you're gonna be drawn for and stuff.
yeah, yeah,
You got
and
you got one of those things where I noticed you were the first one to actually show up at a show with selling your stuff with the frame and all that stuff. So that was
yeah.
kind of neat. Yeah, right.
Well, not really the first because like I remember Huey back in the day. He was selling like larger format frames, like I think 24 by 36 size. Like these things were huge because
Right.
he found like a printer in I'm not sure. No. He found like a supplier for the frames,
Right.
and then yeah, and then he actually had his artwork printed on canvas, and that thing was interesting as well. But yeah, like when I found the right size of the frame, like when I found the sweet spot of that perfect size, everything
Right.
clicked into place. And then like I convinced Arnold to do the same thing, and I regret it now because that guy sells these frames like for premium price, and people not even batting an eye. you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I find that amazing.
Yeah,
It's anytime I have to carry overhead on items at shows, that's
yeah,
just too much for me.
yeah,
Uh, I find it I find it hilarious that he can get away with it. It's just
yeah,
that is my thing, right?
yeah. But hey, it's like I convinced him. Like even going like for the longest time, he did not want to do Ottawa shows, and
Yeah.
I told him, it's like, this is before you found your niche, right?
Yeah.
So when he did the holiday Ottawa,
Christmas holiday. Yeah.
yeah, he made a killing there.
Yeah.
Because like he goes to me, "Hey Mike, like did you book a hotel yet?" It's like I didn't get in, you know. So, but yeah, he made a killing there.
Yeah. He did
So
that Never Fall too. I
yeah,
noticed that
oh
he
like
was
oh yeah, definitely. Well, it's like this year, what like he said, like it wasn't as good as last year,
yeah.
but still, it's like he still did very well. So so there's that. So
Yeah.
are you planning on dropping by Carlos Summer Bash?
When is that?
Let me double check where I need the
I think
calendar.
that is next week or the
No,
week after.
let me see. Where's my calendar?
If next week I can't because it's Father's Day weekend,
No, it's not next week. It is.
do I let somebody know or
Well, yeah. Contact Carlos.
okay?
28 and 29th.
Oh, okay. That's the end of the month. That's the end
Yeah,
of the month.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, for your audience member, up here in Canada or in the Toronto area, that's where we are. Um, there's a really great comic book store that I would love to get to, but it's about 30 minutes away from me. But normally, if to get to it, it will take me about 45 minutes or so through Toronto traffic.
Yeah, it's a
It's
traffic.
near,
It's a
yeah,
traffic thing.
it's a traffic thing. The place
it's
is
fun. It's fun. It's
called
like
Gotham Central. Yeah,
we have like the worst traffic now, even worse than LA now. That's
yeah,
what people are saying. So
yeah,
it's like, okay, I guess that's something that we can do. We do better than LA, but
yeah,
it's not exactly something to be happy to be proud of, you know.
yeah. The every summer around this time, end of June or so, I guess. Carlos, the owner of the Gotham City Central, is it
Gotham,
right? Or
Gotham Central Comics.
yeah, there you go, Gotham Central Comics. Um, and he's got this great store. It's massive.
Yeah.
You walk in, you see Deadpool standing right there. You got all sorts of collectibles, from the candies to the whole bit.
Oh yeah,
And he
that's right.
always, yeah,
Imported candies from the U.S.
yeah.
Though it's like it's gonna be expensive now because of them tariffs.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways. Yeah, so originally, because like Carlos,
That's just me. Yeah.
yeah, originally like Carlos has his like it's his anniversary, like his annual anniversary for like when he opened the store was like January, and when COVID happened, the celebration got canceled, and then he decided to just do it in the summer. So that's where the summer bash
Oh,
came.
is that
came,
is that is
came.
that what it is? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because before it was like in the middle, like it was like middle
I
of
thought it
January.
was that time. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember being something like that, but it wasn't.
yeah. And then COVID happened, and then decided to like open it. Like, did you participate in the sketch duels back in the day?
Oh yeah, remember? I
Yeah,
was. It was down to Casey and Casey Parson and myself. He brought out
mhm.
the watercolor and he beat my ass. Remember?
Yeah. And like they only did it for 2 years until COVID happened, right?
Yeah,
And
that's
then
right.
2 years in a row where I competed like 2 years in a row. Arnold eliminated me in both times basically.
Right. I was I remember the what did we do? We did the Holland Blur group stuff. Remember? The
Yeah,
pledge for kids and stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah. I think it was like a hospital
Yeah,
thing.
Capes for kids, sorry. So that was
Yeah,
a lot of fun at the time,
yeah,
right? When we were
yeah,
running back and forth and we're trying to figure out the convention circuits and all this other stuff.
yeah. What did Oliver say? Like, he can't make it?
I don't know. He's probably running late. He's working late and he's probably stuff.
Yeah, he's like, I think he's preparing for
Yeah, he's trying to catch
his
up for later.
family getting ready for a trip to the Philippines, basically.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot all about that. So he's gonna be running down there to. I am trying to see if I can do this. So I'm trying to get Godzilla,
Mm.
and it's not like what do you call it? He's got the short snout, right? And the issue is trying to see if I can get the head to look correctly.
Mm. Oh, that you said the sketch card, right?
Yeah, I'm doing a sketch card. It's easier. I like doing the sketch card because it's a little smaller space and
Yeah.
all stuff. I can use less ink
No, I
and
hear you. I hear you.
right. I did Lobo the other day, so which is
Oh,
kind of
did you?
cool. Yeah, I haven't done Lobo in a while. I just decided to draw Lobo.
I don't think I've ever drawn Lobo.
A Lobo's a lot of fun, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't
Yeah.
matter what you do. He's.
Oh yeah. Wait, I did draw Lobo like maybe like 3 years ago for like
I thought I remember seeing some of that stuff, right?
Arttober, like the Inktober thing that I did. It's like, and then like I tried to draw it like Simon Bisley, and
Yeah,
then that thing did not work out. Basically, it's
yeah.
like I go, whew,
I
just that,
came
that.
close. I mean, hey, Nauman, let me send you the link, Nauman. Give me a second if you want to jump in. Uh, da 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 da. So yeah, we were let's see. Uh, yeah, I was trying to figure out like a lot of the stuff. Today I spent most of my day sourcing material
Mm,
from um from Alibaba from China,
okay, yeah, yeah,
right? So
yeah.
that's where let's see. So I I went back to my what do you call it? Uh, here we go. Where's Let's see if anybody wants to jump in.
Nah, 'cause, yeah, like I got my first shipment from Alibaba last week. The frames I ordered came in, and it's funny because it felt like I was like a legitimate business, you know.
Right.
So I was like, oh, cool.
I had so I got so I've been buying the my PSA case. So
Oh yeah, yeah. You
from
mentioned that. Yeah, yeah.
I've been buying these.
How many did you order?
I ordered 300.
Woo.
Uh, it cost me more to have it shipped than the actual 300 itself because normally I was buying this from Timu or
Yeah.
Amazon. You know what I
So
mean?
like this is the one I picked up in the comic book store, but it's
Yeah, the
not.
one touch. The one touch.
Yeah. So, but it doesn't have enough space for like that. You know how like you have your.
Your label? No, no. That the one touch are great.
Yeah, they are.
They work really well
But
if you do something with what do you call it? If you put a sticker on it and all a bit too,
yeah,
right?
but
So
no,
if you
but like
make
it doesn't have enough space for the COA though.
yeah, yeah, yeah. What you do is if you want to put it in the one touch, you need to do these kind of get these stickers made.
Hmm.
I'll give you the dimension. So they are like this, right? So I had these hologram sticker made.
I wonder how bad the echo is if I
Are you
open up
getting
YouTube.
echo?
No, no. Like if I open up YouTube.
Yeah, you're gonna get, but you can turn off the you can turn off
The
the
audio.
audio, right?
Yeah.
So see Michael, see what you can do. Oh, Naman's in there, perfect.
Give me a sec.
There we go. You get to introduce to Naman. There we go, Naman. You're on. Oh, you just lost him. There
Hey,
we
hey,
go.
hey, hey,
Right.
hey, guys.
Hello,
How you
hello.
doing tonight, Norman?
Oh, I'm doing all right. How are you guys?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. This is Mike here. Mike Norman.
Hey, Mike, how are you?
Mike's
Oh,
been
good.
a friend of me for well, we've known each other for a long time since the con days, over 10 plus years or so, doing
Yep.
Oh,
conventions. So yeah, it's just that every Wednesday he's working his day job kind of stuff, so he doesn't get a chance. Oh, kind of lost him again.
wow. Yeah.
There we go.
Um.
We've known each other for a
Right.
long on
How do I
days,
mute
over
this
10
thing?
plus years or so.
Uh,
Just turn off the audio or just turn down your volume.
Turn the volume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so I'm looking at your stickers. Oh, you
See?
had to print it out then, eh?
So what you do is you do this, right? So you get your one touch
Yeah.
and you make a sticker or get some sticker and just place it on top. So
Yeah.
now it's legit, right?
Yeah.
Now, if
Yeah.
you want a little bit more, so you make yourself a longer sticker, right?
Mm,
About 68 centimeters
yeah.
across. And I forget how high that is, but I can give you the dimensions. So I made
Mm.
these are the prototypes of the stickers that I send to the printer for.
But that case is not the one you ordered from Alibaba though, right?
No, I order these from Amazon and all this stuff, but
Mm.
the PSA case is the one I order from Alibaba.
Mm. Because like that
Right?
they're longer,
They
like
are
on top.
longer. They're 35 points. They're really thin, and they are the PSA stuff. I
Mm.
got that information from PSA themselves.
Oh, okay.
So, and they gave me the info, and I just went to Alibaba and I just found a source, and it ended up being 300. Ended up being less than 50 cents a piece,
Okay, okay.
right,
So that's
including
why you're
shipping.
saying shipping and handling was more than the
Yeah, it's the
yeah.
weight. What I'm paying for is the weight,
Mm.
right? So I'm sourcing kind of like a jewelry box, kind of like gift box for
That
my
fits it.
next.
Yeah, yeah. You mentioned like to fit the case, right?
Yeah. So
Hello, Mike. Yeah, I'm getting. Sorry, Log. I'm getting disconnect all the time because my internet. Sorry about
So
that.
far, you've been stable. You're okay.
Yeah.
Good, good.
Is it new internet or just connection problem today?
The heck.
No, I think I have some bad stuff in my laptop. I need to clean
Oh,
up. I'm not I'm not sharp enough lately to fix stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah.
let's see who's in the chat. Brian LCS and all the other stuff's in there. Oh, I was gonna ask Brian about sponsoring the comic book award there or something like that.
Mm.
Brian's in there? How come it doesn't come up to me?
In the chat.
Yeah. Oh, I see it. I see it. Hey, Brian. Uh, who's
Yeah,
Ariel Hero?
things are. So I got the Marvel gig from Tops.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Marvel. So Top's doing Marvel now.
Tops been doing Marvel ever since January.
Oh, okay, yeah, because like I know like Upper Deck lost the not
The
lost.
license,
They
correct?
did they lose it or did they just gave it up?
I believe they lost it.
Mm.
It got moved to Fanatics, which is now Tops.
Mm.
So the situation for that is with me was by the time I got recruited into it, the list was full.
Mm.
So they put me on. They asked me if I want to be on Star Wars and all the other ones, and I sure. So I was just doing Star Wars for a while, and I was
Mm.
getting bored.
You make it sound like it's a bad thing, you know.
The thing is the issue with the Star Wars is there's just not a lot of like creative freedom that you have that you think you have drawing Star Wars
Really?
because the Star Wars stuff is you need to draw Star Wars in their they prefer likeness to
Yeah,
everything.
it's like the realism and all that stuff.
Yeah, they prefer that, and it's not like I can draw Luke Skywalker.
Oh, like Mark
Um,
Hamill.
yeah, Mark Hamilton in his Black Jedi riding the speeder. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because that scene doesn't exist. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Right? You
Yeah,
can't.
because
You
like
can't.
I know that with Ollie, like he would tell me it's like, oh yeah, like these are the rejected
Yeah,
pieces, and then it's like, wow, why did they reject it? And it's like, apparently like certain characters they can't use them and all that. So
yeah, yeah. But with the Marvel character, the thing with Marvel I like doing is, um, like when it comes to Star Wars, I have to research all my drawings, right? You know what I mean? I have to do my research. I have to go to like starwars.com, then
for what
look it
though?
up. Yeah, look up the characters and make sure they are canon and they're wherever they're supposed to be.
Yeah,
If they have a blue lightsaber, I got to make sure it's not purple or pink. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Those kind of stuff.
I just draw the Mandalorians and draw them all in helmets or like the stormtroopers.
Yeah, yeah, right. And you can only draw so many of those. That's the only thing, right? Then but the Marvel, I can get away with stuff. I can draw Wolverine, doing all sorts of stuff. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah,
And at the same time, it's like I've been drawing Marvel ever since I was a kid. You know what I
yeah,
mean? It's just
yeah,
like there's no extra brain cell needed
yeah.
unless.
It's like
Yeah,
it's like if you ask me to draw Spider-Man, I can whip something up in like 2 minutes. You know.
yeah. Right.
Nice.
Like, there's the only thing we're not allowed to do with the Marvel series is draw likeness of characters based on
The MCU.
TV and movies, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's because they don't we they Marvel doesn't want that. They don't want that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You can do that outside the card set, but you can't do that
yeah.
on the inside.
Well, it's like yeah, like when you get the artist proof and like, the request is there, that's when you
Yeah,
can do.
yeah. But the thing with Tops is it's gotten to a point where um they're asking more of me.
What do you mean?
I started out with a minimum of 20
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. My minimum has raised to almost like on average now it's about 50 to 60,
Oh, okay.
right?
How long do you normally like how much time do you normally spend on each card? That's the question.
Um Always like at the
Without like
beginning
if
at the
you like
beginning
don't reveal if if you're gonna get in trouble.
no, no, no. It's not that. It's at the beginning of the set. I always do like the 10 cards where I put a lot of detail and a lot of work
Yeah,
in, right?
yeah, yeah,
And I want the collectors to have that
yeah,
stuff. But that
yeah.
could take a couple days or just a day in total just to plan it.
Really?
Yeah, it's just it's such you got such a small space and you got to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
right. You see, Nolly does his stuff, right?
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, because like
Right.
I actually have one of those hobby magnifying glasses, like for like
Oh,
painting Warhammer and all that stuff. I bought one
look
of
what we
those.
got. We got Paul in the room.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
No worries, no worries.
What's everybody doing?
We got Paul. We got Mike
Hello,
on the screen
Michael.
there. I got an old friend of mine here named Naman. Naman, this is
Naman.
Paul. All right.
How's it going?
Hey
Paul
guys.
does cover for what was the last cover you did for Image or
Last one that's been, I guess, printed is
Yep.
Atrium.
Oh,
Atrium? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Are you doing anything for Vince?
Vince? No. Is anybody besides Vince? Is
The
anybody?
heroes be damned thing?
Yeah, no, not me. I don't know if anybody's really doing. Do you know?
No, not because like I've seen the variant covers because like I backed the Kickstarter set
Yeah.
and I know like he got one of the covers was like by Bill Sinkovich.
Oh yeah. Well, Yeah, I'm not there that level. But I don't know. Yeah, I forgot. That's the only other one I could think of.
I think there's another one. I think there's another one, but I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who else is doing any artwork besides,
Yeah.
I guess, those two.
Yeah.
I did do a cover for Ricky Lima's kickboxer book.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's got a Kickstarter book.
What? Is that?
He's got a kickboxer book.
Oh yeah. No, you don't know. He's done what, 4 now? He's basically, it's like his own project. Like, well, I mean they all are, but like it's like an experimental project. It seems like he's redoing the entire movie.
Wow.
Obviously,
What
in his
the
own-
Van Damme movie franchise?
Yeah. It's really I find it really interesting because everybody says like their book is kind of a it's like basically a stepping stone towards a movie kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, like, or some people don't like comparing their books to movies. Right?
Yeah.
So there's that link, and then you can kind of see someone do like a literal translation of a movie. It's not right. It's not like, oh, this is an extension or fan fiction or like a what's it called? Like a prequel or whatever to a movie.
Yeah.
It's the actual movie in comic book form, but in his own style and stuff.
Yeah.
And like when you actually kind of like watch along as if you're doing like comic book karaoke kind of thing, you kind of like, you're like, okay, how would you like translate this scene into a comic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Yeah, because
and funny too, because there's that dancing scene.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the
when you mentioned that, just like it shoots me back to like Van Damme doing that awkward dance in the bar.
Oh yeah. Like, yeah, I think his last issue was that, and he did a lenticular cover. So
nice.
like, it's him and he's like dancing.
That's silly.
Yeah.
So what are you working on now, Paul?
Who was it? Norm at Niagara Falls. Like he bought a painting of mine before, like at last year's Fan Expo, and I redid it. It was a Wolverine on a mirror, right? So it was basically.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. It's basically that Todd McFarlane cover with Hulk and the reflection of the blades.
Yeah.
And he's like, you should do Spider-Man. Like, I never thought of that.
No, because at least in this way, like the mirror, the reflection is like your face basically when you look at it, right?
Yeah. I did do a Deadpool also.
Ah.
Yeah, and I can't remember who bought that, but
were those just like acrylics though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I paint it with gesso first.
Okay, yeah.
Black and white gesso.
So it sticks basically.
Yeah, I haven't actually bothered trying to paint it directly with acrylic, but I'm assuming it's gonna give me issues. So
yeah, because the acrylic will just slide back and forth.
Yeah, right. Or
you have to put something that like gesso down first.
A ground, yeah. So I figure, and I'm painting in grace. It's like painting in grayscale first, anyway.
Yeah.
But it can be kind of annoying painting this.
It's like it's your bright idea, right? So it's like, oh, why did I think of this?
Yeah, exactly. But it's
like,
also kind of simple. It's just the head.
You're yelling at your past self, and it's like, this was your idea.
Yeah, that's kind of what I tell people when they're talking about like work or school projects, and like the amount of work that you put in, that you have is your own fault.
Yeah.
But how to do this?
Why did you do the stuff on glass, man? You're just causing yourself more.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he likes to think outside the box, basically.
Don't we all though? Isn't that the?
Yeah, but it's like I go, it's like no, it's like I like, sometimes like when I get a bright idea in my head and it's not working out, it's like I just like fall back to my default stage.
Like I already know this path.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna go down this route.
Yeah,
Man.
because like right now, like foreshortening is like one of my like biggest vein right now. That's like
Really?
yeah, like like especially like I want to get used to drawing like 3/4 bird's eye view,
Yep.
and I can never get the perspective right, especially like from the shoulder down. Yeah, so
Just takes practice, man.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah,
shoulder,
exactly.
like
Yeah.
that's like the whole body.
Yeah. Well, because like like if you use like an actual photo reference, like it just looks too plain if you put in comic book style,
Mm.
and it's like I know like you're supposed to learn the fundamentals first, then stylize it after the fact, right?
Yeah, it's funny in like a lot of drawing like lessons and stuff. They always talk about proportion. Like this is equal, or this part of the body is equal to this many times of the body, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But then they never talk about foreshortening.
Yeah.
That's never addressed.
No, it's not. Yeah, that's why like right now like I'll take a picture of like an action figure and then just like warp it in a way.
Yeah.
I have one of those posable characters somewhere.
Oh, like
I think-
those blank bodies.
Yeah. I got
Yeah.
those somewhere. I think it's it's either in the Barbie doll house or some sort of Barbie doll caravan kind of stuff. So a lot of my Funko, a lot of my things are opened, and when you have little ones, right, they just disappear, or they come back with paint on them and
Yeah.
stickers.
I have a couple of those. I got one from Heroes World because I went in there one day and I was like, oh, I've been looking for something like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is
Because like
it?
the one I saw actually comes with like accessories as well, like weapons.
Yeah. Like this one. This guy.
Yeah, I got one of those somewhere. I have the female one too, with all the
Oh,
buttons
wow.
and stuff.
Nice.
Female one. He's all alone.
Yeah.
You saying you got that for drawing? Look,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they're posable,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
right?
Of course, you got
They're
it for drawing.
posable.
What else you get it for?
Well, yeah. Well, there's nothing to enjoy here.
That's right. Sometimes I would get into the skin tight spandex and ask my wife to take pictures of me while I do all the poses, but apparently it doesn't work very well.
And then there's this one.
TMI, TMI, please. Look.
Yeah. I got the same. I got the little ones though. I got the big one somewhere. So I got the little ones.
Oh, like how little? Like G.I. Joe?
Like,
Well, like I just picked this one up recently. Green Goblin right here.
yeah, so you can pose them. Yeah, that's a little
Yeah.
bit better. This one here is like muscles and tenus and stuff like that. So you get half the body. I got the big one somewhere.
Yeah. Because like those figures are not cheap for one thing, right?
No, but
Yeah.
same thing with any book that you pick up.
Yeah.
You're pretty much you're doing covers and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm trying to see. I've been sourcing boxes and stuff. So I was looking at getting boxes so I can actually store my my cards in. So I found this company that does this styrofoam piece that kind of fits right in, and then it's kind of like a little booklet that covers right on top, right? But the problem is, it's almost $2 a piece, but the shipping alone is almost $2,000.
Oof.
What? From
Yeah, from
what
AliExpress.
planet?
Minimum is like like 500 to 600 or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just the shipping. It brings the price up, like, because of the weight and stuff. You're shipping paper, right? Like massive amount of like thick card stock and everything. So I'm gonna see if I can find a. There's a bunch of cardboard manufacturer north of here. I think I'm gonna go in there and ask and see if maybe they have something. Oh, somebody's here.
Yeah,
Hey.
both
Ollie.
Ollie and
Oh.
Arnold.
So,
Ollie and Arnold are here.
hey guys,
Hello.
Hello.
sorry I'm late.
Oh, good.
Oh, don't worry. You didn't have to. I thought you were gonna be packing, ready to go there.
So all of you guys went to the trade show. What Rock went to?
Yep. We all
Oh,
went to
yeah.
Niagara Falls Comic-Con. We all we were hawking our wares. Is that right?
Yes.
How everybody else do?
I made enough where now I can retire.
It's not what you
That's
said
good.
before, Rock.
Not good, eh?
It's inconsistent here.
Okay.
That would be amazing.
Paul, you made enough to retire, correct?
Well, and then come out of retirement.
No, yes,
Yeah.
just for a
You
bit.
don't want to retire too fast. If you made
Yeah.
enough to retire, then I think you should, contribute that fund to.
Yeah. I
The
came
rest
back
of it.
quicker than Michael Jordan.
That was a fun show.
Huh.
Thing is, like, I didn't really get to walk around Artist Alley too much now.
Me too.
I walked a lot in between. Was it? Yeah, the first day.
Yeah.
In between during that 1.5 hour of nothing.
Any of you guys
Were
manga
Were
artists?
you? Was that?
Any of you guys are manga artists?
No. I like to pretend I am, but more anime than manga. More anime than manga.
Who said Mike or Ali? Who said
Mike.
Mike.
Me.
that? You like to pretend you're a manga artist?
Anime. Not like more anime than manga.
What's the difference between manga and anime?
I'm not sure. There's like there's
I'm
like
assuming.
there's
Sorry,
subtle
go ahead.
difference. I think there's a subtle difference, but
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you meant like anime characters versus manga characters. If there's
Well,
no
it's
both.
Same thing basically.
Like Studio Ghibli versus I don't know. Versus what's
One
not animated?
Is it like let's say
Because like
you
I've
see
always considered manga to
Marvel
be like
animation, right? You guys seen Marvel animation?
I've always considered manga to be like more black and white and gradients, shading,
Yeah.
Yeah,
as opposed to anime is like full color.
That's it. That's the difference.
Well, anime is more like what's animated, right? But I guess like when you look at it, like they do fall in the same category.
I mean, there's a Marvel artist, comic book artist, and there's Marvel animation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess there's quite a bit of difference between those two guys.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
the Western versus Eastern drawing styles, right?
yeah, but I don't know if there's so much difference between a manga and animation.
No,
Animes,
I guess not.
not not the same kind of difference between, let's say, Marvel animation and Marvel comic book. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Like right now, I'm trying to draw an anime. I'm trying to draw an anime style right now. So, and it's really cartoony. Like I'm pretty much like barely 50% in, and I'm like almost ready to give up already. Like I'm not feeling it.
Mike, you're working on an iPad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There you go. You guys can see.
Who are you drawing? Who is that?
It's from a cartoon series called Has Been Hotel. But even then, like the style's somewhat different. I'm trying to
But
draw.
I could see some manga style in there, though.
Yeah. Let me see.
Nice.
Yeah, like this one. This one's more like anime.
Oh yeah. Have you guys follow League of Legends?
Yeah.
That guy, that mask reminds me of Curry's mask.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
Like
talking
this
about?
one.
Akari? Oh, that's what's her name?
Jinx.
Jinx.
Yeah,
The gun, the lady with the gun.
Yeah.
the shark gun or something like that. That
No,
everybody else
just big guns. Whatever is big guns. She's just got big
But
guns.
the shark gun is like a thing.
Yeah, she's a different lady. With the shotgun shooter she's an assassin kind of
Yeah.
character.
So Locke, this is the Godzilla I did, and I was too lazy to draw the scale, so like it's mostly in shadows.
Yeah. So,
Arnold Arnold makes fun of me because like
Oh,
when I
yeah,
get
you-
lazy, it's like I don't feel like doing that perspective shadows.
I'm noticing a
I like Godzilla with the big strong arm. And the regular,
Mike, I'm noticing a trend with your.
Daniel hated it. Like when Daniel used to hang out with us, like I was like, and then he was just like, "What the hell are you doing?" When we used to have like those draw sessions at Tim Hortons.
yeah.
What, you would just give up?
No, it's like I don't feel like doing like the detail of the legs, so it's like it's always in silhouette. So it's like
What's that, Paul? Is that the cover idea or?
No, so this guy is commissioning me to do like all of the Street Fighter characters.
Oh, okay.
I've done 3 so far. I don't know how like he's
Wait.
spreading these commissions out. So I'm just
are they is he getting you to draw all the Street Fighter characters? Like, they add new ones, right?
or not. All is an exaggeration, I guess. But like
You.
I think there's something around 20 or something.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, but like he just wants what? I've done 3 so far, but that was like months ago. And then he's like, hey, get back to me in a few months, and then he'll pick it up after that. So I'm just getting ready for that. So he wants. Next ones are Dulcin, Zangief, Blanca, and E Honda.
Mhm.
So
That's cool.
Yeah. So just doing 3 sketches each, and then just like,
Yeah.
you pick.
So you do all your preliminary like everybody else, just start creating thumbnails. That's
Yeah,
right.
and then like I created like I was tired of making like boxes that I had to guess the proportions of. I made like these stencils.
Yeah.
The 8:10 ratio. I have
I do the same.
I have 11:17.
Oh,
And then
that's
I
cool.
have bigger ones.
Right.
That versus that. So that, especially when it comes to like cover ideas, like
Yep.
I don't know what this person's gonna want, so here's a bunch.
Yeah, you break it down. I did the same, but I did these cutouts, like a frame, like a mat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I could just draw within that. It just quickly. Yeah, that's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a good idea.
Just the stencil, just quickly on a piece of paper, right?
Yeah. And you can use that as like if you're working on a bigger piece to like
Yep.
basically create a window for you to focus on.
Yeah. You can take that little square and draw a diagonal line from corner to corner all the way up, and that's how you scale.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's see what Ollie's working on. Oh yeah. Muscle dude. Cable?
Yeah.
You're doing cable? There you go.
I just started working on my blanks.
Yeah, I got to do that too. But I know by Monday, Tops is gonna drop. The FedEx guy's gonna ring my doorbell with the new Marvel set.
Yeah.
Because I signed the paperwork already from
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
That contract, and then I know that I'll get tracking info literally tomorrow.
Mm.
How did you get started with that?
I lost the bet. No.
Yeah.
It like anything, we've been drawing and doing cons for all the time, right?
Yeah.
And when I first bought my set of Copic, I literally drew 4x6 cards because I just need to figure out how to use the blending. You know what I mean? Like do the right. And I was doing like almost 1,000 of those. Actually, I did over 1,000 of these things, and I was slowly building my audience for a while. That's how I did it, and posting it on Instagram, and at the time it was like Google Plus. Then because I was doing stuff with Upper Deck back in the day, a couple people reached out and says, "Hey, we just acquired the license from Marvel. Do you want to do some sketch cards?" And I go, "How much? Like, what is sketch card?" Because I was doing stuff for Upper Deck where I was doing concept art for them. They were trying to do like Magic the Gathering, and I was doing like digital paintings of stuff.
Yeah.
And that's how I got involved with it. Then eventually, like after they kept hounding me to a point where it's like, "Hey, let's do some sketch art." And I said, "Sure, I'll take on some sketch card." I think it's right after the pandemic, right? That's when I like caved in, right, and started doing sketch cards. Then by that time, I think sketch card was still a new thing. Remember when we were going to conventions and I think Michael and you and what's it Arnold were doing sketch cards, no?
Who?
No.
The like our own sketch cards back then, before it was a Marvel or a DC thing.
Oh, there were spent pencils cards floating around.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, eventually, I think I just got recruited into the group. Then after that, just the recruitment, I was just starting to talk to other artists, and other artists says, "Hey, you talk to Fanatics?" And I said, "Sure, I'll talk to Fanatics." And they end up contacting me via Instagram. And I said, they sent me all the information. Then all the the other license like SpongeBob's and stuff like that. Then I talked to Ollie here too, and he says, "Yeah, talk to this person." I said, "Oh, okay, I already talked to that person or that."
Right.
That's really what it is. I mean, if you want to do some sketch cards, let me know. We'll send you links and contact, right?
Yeah. Man, I feel like I'm just asking you for more and more links.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, there's really nothing wrong with it. It's just that the I'm finding out that Fanatics is giving me minimums that are just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right. I started out being like 20 was a nice even number for the amount of stuff that I did. Then it became 40. Then minimum's like 50. The minimum's 75. Minimum's 100 kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have any issues with having the minimum increase if they gave me artist proofs.
Yeah,
Wait, they don't give you artist proof?
They don't give you artist proofs anymore.
that's for tops. Tops
Yeah,
don't
that's
do
for
that.
top.
Oh,
That's for tops.
Upper decks still do that.
Yeah.
So what's the incentive for tops then?
yeah.
I don't know. What is incentive for tops?
Uh,
Not very much. I
they
mean,
got marble now.
yeah, they got Marvel, right? I don't know. I mean, right now for me, it's like I've been drawing the Star Wars, and I'm kind of getting bored of it.
hmm
The reason for the boredness of Star Wars is you're kind of constrained to drawing more likeness of people,
Yeah.
and then at the same time you are drawing scenes from TVs or movies. So if I make up a scene, I'm really not allowed to make up a scene,
Oh.
right? Like, if I want the black suited Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker, right, running down this Death Star and cutting, no, you can't do that, right?
So all based on the scene from the movie.
Yeah, you have to.
So no erotic fan fiction.
No erotic fiction. That's right. Definitely no slave girl Leia,
So, yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Sorry.
But that's part of the
That's-
movie.
No,
slave. That's
no
last
slave Luke.
That's right. No slave Locke with Jabba the Hutt, that kind of stuff. So Naman, slave girl Leia is the one where she's in that bikini.
Yeah, I know what it is, dude.
Yeah, right. I don't know, man. Sometimes
There's this new movie called Star Wars.
I did that
Well,
with
there's
IDW.
there's that burlesque show, right?
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, that's in Toronto here, right?
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, my
Deniability
virgin
now.
eyes. Are you trying to crop my virgin eyes? Is that right? Well, I'm my virgin mind. I'm sorry because you didn't show it.
Right. It's interesting because a lot of it is like I have to follow like canon stuff. If I can't find it in what they call the DK book, have you guys seen? You know what the DK book is, right?
Yeah.
Those Star Wars encyclopedia books that you get, right? So it's more restrictive, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if it's more
But
restrictive.
can you do stuff that's like in novel form, but it's canon?
You can't copy anything that's Marvel already done in the Marvel comics. One of the stipulations, right?
But like, what if it's in a novel?
No, it has to be film and movie, except for the Christmas one, except for
Right,
those other ones.
Canon and in film.
Yeah,
Like live action, I'm assuming. Or can it also be Clone Wars and
Clone Wars and depending on the project itself, right? It's funny though. I mean, like at first it was a lot of fun to draw, right? But you can only draw so many stormtrooper helmets, so many what's his name? Solistus Crumb, so many Jabba the Hutt, so many was it Rangor, so many. I mean, I like doing the Marvel and the Batman stuff. Is I can have Batman hanging upside down and get away with it because that's what
it's a
Batman
little.
can do.
There's more
right?
creative freedom.
Yeah, I could draw Wolverine and Venom blindfolded, right?
Yeah.
Like, how many times, how many requests we get, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we know the Spider-Man pose by heart. We can just whip that out anytime, those are kind of things.
What requests you don't like? What requests you get really sick of?
I don't know if I'm really sick of. Certain things that, like, I myself don't always like drawing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
When he's flying through the air, because his anatomy and stuff, his pose has always been exaggerated. So he's either elongated or doing something. And because I was drawing traditional, like, muscle memory kind of kicks in, and I kind of, proportionize Spider-Man, and it looks wrong. Right? You have to do what Todd McFarlane did, like stretch his leg 3 times the length of his arm. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. Right?
I have never gotten a request for a Transformer before.
Oh,
at a convention, so I am hoping that never happens.
yeah, those are fun. Actually, those are a lot of fun.
I hate
robots.
Oh, really?
I find it challenging to make the robots dynamic, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it is. Remember all the tubes and stuff that they were taught to draw. Remember that you start off with character tubes and the balls and stuff. Just exactly the same thing, but use squares and rectangles.
Yeah, I have trouble bullshitting my way through mechanical shit.
Yeah.
Like just making that stuff up. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. What? Well, I'll just draw another piston. I don't know.
That's right. I'm gonna go look at my car for a while.
You put a V8 engine in there.
What was that?
V8 engine in there, and recognize that it's a V8 engine.
Yeah, and I hope no one that actually knows their mechanical stuff. Like, actually, I painted a picture of Wolverine on a motorcycle. Somebody saw my print of it, and they're like, Wolverine wouldn't be riding that. I'm like, what? Motorcycle? Like, I don't know. I just thought it looked cool.
Huh.
So the person knew motorcycle. Is that what it was?
Yeah, and I think I took parts of different motorcycles that I liked, but I guess overall it looked like some specific
Vespa. Wolverine's riding a Vespa.
Yeah, exactly.
Scooter.
It said Uber Eats on the back of it.
That's right. Yeah, those. I mean, like the requests, I don't mind for the stuff. But
people who's requesting art from you, don't they normally know you to request?
Yeah, they do. They know your style that you kind of fall into, right? That's eventually, yes, but at the very beginning, a lot of the time, you're drawing stuff for the very first time, and you're getting. I guess you're getting your audience, and your audience starts to know your artwork and your style, and that's what happened, right? But you'll get odd requests out of the blue too, from somebody new.
Yeah. Odd requests.
Always odd requests.
What is the most odd request you guys ever had?
Oh.
Most odd request.
It's funny, like on the convention scene, there's this guy
Yep.
we
Yep.
refer to as the Hawaiian shirt guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, conveniently he's.
I didn't see him
Filipino.
this year. I did
No,
not
he's
see him
been
this year.
banned.
I was hoping to
Because he's
see him.
been banned. He's
I
been
know
banned
he's
from
been
the Agri
banned
Comic Con.
60 times. Like
Yeah.
the guy's been banned 60 times or 70 times.
Yeah,
Oh,
Every
Yeah.
year he's been banned, but he makes
he's,
it
he's
back.
gonna
in.
be at those pop culture ones now.
Is he? Nah.
Those are the only ones he's not banned from, probably.
All right.
Yeah, he asked me to draw this doll
Yeah.
and making sure that the skirt is lifted up by stars. So that was an odd request.
What does that mean?
Like literal stars, like holding up her skirt.
Oh, okay. All right. How much did you charge him? A good amount.
I charged them because
Yeah,
like it was a small piece. I think I charged them like $100.
All right. Yeah. Kevin has drawn stuff for him, but it was like monsters.
Mm.
I was
really?
ready to like tease him about it, but I'm like, oh, you didn't get anything dirty?
No,
Well, it's
I
the way
did.
Kevin draws.
Yeah.
Before I also did something for him. It was Incredible Hulk.
Really?
So, yeah. Incredible Hulk smashing.
Oh.
So it's that.
Wow. That's the second non-perverted
Right.
one
Right.
I've heard of
Yeah.
from him.
Well, I was like, I know he asked me to draw like Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service,
Oh, okay.
making sure that the skirt is up.
What was holding it up? The broom.
The cat. I don't know.
The cat.
You get some odd people sometimes, Norman, at the show.
Yeah.
They're into kinks and stuff.
But I feel like this Hawaiian shirt guy is the last.
What happened to audio?
Yeah.
Did they cut out?
What would you say no to? What would be the?
Depends on how bad the show is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
$20
true.
is $20, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gay, but $20 is
Yeah.
$20.
$12 in this chat.
Yeah. If it's a bad show and I didn't bring any food. Those pizza slices are expensive.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw Arby, right?
Yeah.
Kind of funny.
I think you want to invite Aaron. Aaron might want to join us.
I don't have his.
IG.
Yeah, just pass him Naman if you can. I don't think I have.
Are you to send them?
Yeah, if you wanna, you can jump in. The like depending on the shows, right? For me, I gotta stay away from certain stuff.
Oh, actually, you give a link to the both of us in the room chat room. So
Yeah.
So Aaron has it. If you want to join, you can join.
Yeah. Generally, I try to not like even when I get like regular commission requests like through email or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to paint something that is gonna get this guy's rocks off.
Yeah.
Would you be? I mean, would it be hard for you to draw something like that? If
like ethically or
something-
whatever.
Yeah.
like I've done like nude life drawing and stuff, but
Yeah.
that's different from like the glue guy.
Yeah.
Right? There's this guy, I've never met him, but everybody has this story of this guy that requests these girls that you sketch covered in
What-
glue.
One thing that I do, I had a. Now that I think about it, it sounds really creepy, and I'm not part of it. But my friend had a girlfriend. He brought a picture of his girlfriend, and he wanted me to draw a nude.
Oh,
Like nude as in like Titanic, like she's lying in the sea, or
Yeah.
like Rose being nude, or
Yeah.
you're like that is weird.
Titanic or hentai?
creepy. I'm not part of it.
Yeah.
My
Is it Titanic?
Tiny.
had a girlfriend. Graphic girlfriend, and he wanted me to draw a nude.
Yeah, I'm like that is weird.
Like nude as in like she's lying in the sea, or like Rose being nude.
Whoops.
Oh,
Oh.
I think we lost Mike.
You lost Mike.
I think we went a little far there.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's like, that was a secret.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't mean to offend you guys. I'm sorry.
I think Mike just lost the connection.
And that's
Oh,
weirder because it's a friend too. Like, how
Yeah.
do you-
Right.
like I find it uncomfortable when somebody. I find it uncomfortable when somebody that I know just asks me for a regular drawing or whatever,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right? Because it's like, are they asking for a free thing or what? So did you draw it?
Yeah, I drew for it, but it wasn't just it was just bare breasted.
Oh, okay. Hey, are you selling prints?
I'll give him the original girl. But I got to see someone else's girls movie.
Yeah, that would be weird for me. That'd be weird. If I'm having a beer with a buddy and all that stuff, then it's like he's like, hey, look, come on over and draw my wife or something, and I'd be like, that is top level Tom Cruise crazy.
Right. I hear some echo. Where is that coming from?
Yeah, I don't know.
If I'm having a beer with
why don't you look?
Yeah,
That is
I feel like that might be coming
one of
from-
us at one time, one at a time. Look.
That is top level Tom Cruise crazy.
Is it mine? Is it mine?
No, it's coming from Mike. Mike.
You got another YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you can hear us.
Hey, Mike, we're hearing echo from your thing there, Mike.
Hey, Mike, you don't have time. You don't have permission to. You don't have permission to clip our videos, please.
Yeah.
No clip our videos, please.
Well, he looks like he's doing stuff.
Yeah,
Mm.
no clipping our videos.
Right.
Okay?
His
My
camera.
phone keeps, my phone keeps like, well, it's dying basically.
Yeah.
Oh.
No worry, Mike.
What's
If
it?
you drop off, you drop off. Next time you know.
All right. Well, I gotta go. It is past my bedtime.
Okay.
All right, Paul.
Thanks for the invite.
Oh, no worries. You can drop it
Meeting
anytime.
you, Mike.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get Mike. I'm gonna try to get Mike Ruth in next time or something like that. Maybe
Every
he'll
what,
drop in
Thursday?
again. Yeah, every Thursday. So because Mike here has to work and all that stuff, so we'll try to get some other people into the thing, and we'll talk some shops, things like materials and how they do some stuff.
Is
So
this
that'll
on
be
YouTube?
fun. Yep. And
Oh,
this is
okay.
all on YouTube.
Okay, it's on the record. Okay.
It's on the record. It's on the record. It's on the record. All right. Paul, thanks for jumping in.
Yeah, thanks for the invite.
Look, I'm gonna suggest we can make it earlier, like
Okay, you want to do
earlier
that?
than yeah,
Yeah.
so that
Sure.
Oh,
like maybe
chat.
What's a good
eight
time?
thirty. Oh, maybe 8:30.
8:30.
1 hour early. Yeah.
Okay.
8:30.
8:30.
All
I mean,
right.
dinner's around 6, 7 o'clock. So 8:30. If you
Yeah.
guys are okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. I'll move it. I'll move the time a little bit more so it makes it more convenient for everybody, right? And we'll stick around whenever you want to stick around. That's all it is, right? So,
Yeah.
yep.
All right, guys.
Well, do you have any event you're going to be doing, or what's your next project, or
I am
before you run off?
doing my next public appearance
Yep.
is at Gotham Summer Bash, but I'll only be there Saturday, and then Montreal Comic Con on July 4, 5, 6. And then after that, VonCon, and then Fan Expo, and then Hamilton Comic Con.
Okay, like
Yeah.
that.
Cool.
If people were to, they can reach out to you for commissions via your Instagram kind of thing. You're okay with
Yes.
that? Okay.
My Instagram is the best way to get a hold of me. It's just my name with the underscore in between. So Paul_Limhenko.
Yep.
And I apologize if I don't get back to you quick enough because you'll probably be in that request part of the chat or the message.
Yeah.
And that's usually just fake people that are trying to contact me. It seems.
What do you mean? Don't you want more followers? I've been hitting you up for more followers, right?
Oh no, I have.
All
I
I need
have
is $1,000 from you.
The
And your credit card.
yeah, exactly.
or I'm a big influence. You can get some of my stuff for free.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it is. Or I'm like in like really including like really, I assume AI dirty group chat. Anyway, all right. Thanks, Locke.
All right.
All right, have a
Good
good
night.
one.
Good night. Good night, Paul.
Good night.
Sweet dreams, everybody.
I think I better get going too. My time for bed is up. I gotta get medicated here. So
Yep.
No worries. We'll end it soon. We'll end it in a few minutes. Like 11 minutes.
Yeah. Right.
That's all it is, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to. Hey, thanks for inviting me,
Nice meeting you.
Well, nice
Yeah,
meeting
no
you.
worries. Naman. Well, we'll do it again next Thursday. We'll go a little bit earlier, I guess, if you're available. I'll post the link and all that stuff. Yeah, just jump in and we just draw and talk shop, like materials and stuff like that. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not fast like you guys, but
no, it's good that at least somebody's in here too, right? So like that.
All right, have a good one, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Take care.
See you later, Naman.
No, how do I get out of this? Here? Leave. There's a leave button. Good
There you
night.
Night.
I thought I saw Arnold say like he was gonna I think he just fell asleep or something.
I think he messaged he left a message in the chat.
Yeah, he said he got home and he's tired and he's gonna nap. He just woke up and he'll join us next week.
Yeah.
That's it. No worries. No worries. If you can join, you can join. If you can't, that's not a big deal. I'll run the show by myself. No, just it's just for it's just just catch up and get you guys exposed a little bit, because sometimes we're a little we're at home and we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, but it's crazy that we don't get out as much. The only time we get out is in the summertime when convention season happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's for me too. Any new stuff? Ollie?
Working
Yeah.
on a sketch card set for Upper Deck.
Yeah.
It's not a superhero.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you mentioned that it's like iconic historical figures or something like
Right,
that.
right, right. Yeah, something like that. So it's new, but
Yeah,
kind of
I think I got banned. I think I'm banned from Upper Deck.
Oh yeah.
you haven't
Well,
got any.
I haven't got any new email. I got paid for the
Mm.
Batman, but that's as far as I know.
I remember I joined. I remember I joined this Facebook group for like some sketch card. I thought like would be a nice way to network, but
Yeah, yeah.
the Facebook group was like basically all about people complaining how they didn't get paid by the certain company and all that. So
Mm,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
I don't need this negativity, you know,
Right. Oh,
because they were complaining. Oh, I haven't gotten paid by Tops yet and all that. So I was like, okay.
well, yeah. You have to wait for Upper Deck. You have to wait for.
Yeah, you wait
Uh,
your turn. That's all it is,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's supposed to what it is. It must have been when I tried to,
I
uh,
think for me, I think Lock you'll receive
I know I'm just
an
kidding.
invite, but yeah, but
I'm just kidding. I'm busy with the certain stuff, and they're slowly building up their stuff. They know. I'll get an
with
invite.
with me, I only work for Upper Deck, so I
Yeah.
guess that's why they're giving me projects. No, I got that invite from last year.
Yeah, that's what I
It's been a
figured.
year now.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen anything new yet, so
Hmm.
that's really what it is. It's coming. I know that it's coming.
Yeah, because they don't like it's not like Marvel before especially last year where
Yeah,
there's lots of they pile up sets after sets. The
How many artists normally get to do the cards though?
it depends on how big the set is. Let's say that the set is 7,000 cards, right? 7,000 cards is in that is the entire count of the production. That is not like you're gonna buy a box and you're gonna collect 7,000 cards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
mm,
just 7,000 cards in total. That's how much they print, or 10,000 cards in total. And that could be, let's say, 50 artists doing 50 cards, or 100 artists doing 50 cards or more, right?
Yeah.
And so the more that they can get on, the better it is for the collector, because there'll be more chance for them to actually hit a sketch card, right?
Yeah.
Then there's like big limited edition, like the smaller card count, right?
yeah.
You're looking at 3,000 or maybe 1,000 cards or something like that. That's where the artist pool becomes really small, like a master edition
Hmm.
or masterpiece or something. And they'll do maybe only 20 artists, doing 100 cards or something,
Yeah.
right? So it becomes like the rarity of, but at the same time, you're paying $400 to $600 for a box. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That is what the rarity of these things become.
Hmm.
Yeah, because like, I remember Casey Parsons,
Yeah.
he did a
Um,
bunch of cards, right?
Yep.
And then like, he was selling the pack. I think it was like for one pack, I think it was somewhere around $20, just because it was like so limited, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Now he did the set, but he did a base card, and I think
Yeah.
he
He did.
also did some really limited sketch cards.
Yeah, he did a limited run of the sketch card. He did a bunch of autographs and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Good for him. That's take it and run it with it, right? So
Yeah, like doing a base card is really cool.
Yeah, I'm hoping one day I'll get to that base card.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
want to do some painting actually.
yeah. I want to try to. That's why I want to go into like doing like painted. I want to start. I want to start uh doing a painted piece.
Yeah, I'll crack open the stuff. That's why I was thinking of getting Mike Ruth on here. Maybe you can get him involved with that too.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing Ninja Turtles right now, the last Ronin, right?
Yeah.
No, like I think he's doing a. Well, he just finished the Turtles crossover with Thundercats.
Oh, right. There we go. Godzilla is starting to look like Godzilla once you start inking.
Was that sketch cards?
Yeah, I'm working on my own sketch card right now.
Oh yeah. Okay. Personal.
Yeah,
PSC.
I'm just messing around. I
Mm-hmm.
figured might as well do something because I'm not taking anything on a little bit right now. I
Mm-hmm.
just finished I just finished the masterpiece card set that I worked on with the guys. The design anyways.
Yeah.
Um for the base and all that stuff. So just trying to get the files ready for the printer, the print shops. So they got all the so it's fascinating, right? It's like the guys are planning like what kind of cards you're gonna get, the refractors, all this other stuff. Well, I'm
Mm-hmm.
just designing as they think up with the refractors. I'm creating the mask file. I'm creating all that necessary stuff for them so they can send to the printer, and the
Mm-hmm.
printer does these um, printing where you get certain areas where the foil comes through and you can
Yeah.
see it. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
That's why I'm waiting for upper deck, not upper deck, tops to, because I know that once you sign that little contract with Fanatics, I know
Yeah.
Monday I'm gonna get
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get the FedEx shipment.
Yeah.
How much of a like deadline do they give you guys?
We usually get about a month and a half, depending on how many cards there are.
Okay.
Right. I always get everything done the day before. No.
uh,
I think that was the same thing with Vince when he used to do the sketch cards.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
God, no, that would kill me, man.
It's like or like with Alex Chung, like he would show me like his works in progress.
mm-hmm. Well, yeah. For me, usually I send um I give them at least a week before the deadline.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm a week before the deadline.
Yeah.
That gives me a chance to mess around with stuff and everything else
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Right.
See.
It's funny how I wonder how some of the other guys are doing with the other cards. I haven't talked to them. I haven't seen them ever since.
Like who?
There's a couple of new artists that I met them at the pop culture show. They were curious, so I gave them like an ultimatum thing. I said, okay, I'll give you the
Mm-hmm.
recruiting information, but you got to promise me you got to finish this on time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? If
Yeah.
they send you stuff, you really do need to finish it. If you don't, then because you know, they usually say, "Hey, Locke sent me," and you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel I like it's like I'm grateful that you guys were giving me the information, but it's like at the same time, like I was like, I can't screw this up now because like I got like Ollie's recommendation or like Locke's recommendation, and
Yeah.
then they get like a stick figure.
Yeah.
Uh,
Wait, my stick figure is in color, so
Yeah. Render the crap out of it, basically.
right.
But yeah, it's like I think like if like when I like when I do send in the submissions, like like I'll it's like I will try to fit like a full body in the card,
Right.
like
mhm.
the way Ollie does it. It's like, how does Ollie do
Yeah.
it?
Ollie's crazy though.
Spin particles.
That's right. The way I fit stuff in now is this is my secret. Here you go, guys. This is Locke's secret. See that? It's called a magnifying glass.
I know.
All right.
Like I said,
Yeah.
I was using the modeling glasses for like
Yeah.
for Warhammer stuff,
Yeah. That's how I just recently bought that because my eyes is not the same anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
We said, I picked up I just got this in today. I'm assuming this is the right one that you bought, Ollie.
What was that?
14 pence. It was $9 for 3.
What's that?
The Tombow brush pen.
Oh, right. Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. The one that I showed you show, right?
Yeah, I think this is the right one.
Yeah, I think yeah,
There you go.
they're the same. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Yeah,
So
they're
I'm
the
gonna
same.
try that. I'm gonna try that later on tomorrow and see what I'm gonna. I'll do some more sketch cards or something like that. And try
Mhm.
that. Why did they give me a ruler of some sort?
Oh, right.
Don't know what it is. So I got these. So I'm always trying out new stuff. Always messing around and see what kind of pen and ink and the other items and stuff like that. Right. What was you guys remember Godzilla's color? Is it green? Brown?
It depends. Sometimes it's green, sometimes it's brown.
But a lot of the time it's black and white. That's what I remember.
Yeah. Well, like when I watched Godzilla -1, like I watched the black and white version, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But then it's like when I watched Godzilla versus Kong, that's a different color.
Yeah.
Or well, I think dark brownish green. I think.
The whole bit, right? All right. It is 11 o'clock.
Okay. Yep.
Let's call it because I got to be up at 5:30 in the morning.
Mhm.
I got to drive the wife to the GO station so she can get downtown and get to the office and stuff. Thank you everybody who joined in tonight, just watching the stream. If you're watching on the replay, you can find our social media info in the show description. If it's not, I'll add Paul's info in there too. If you guys, I believe I have in there Arnold, Michael, and Ollie here. Real quick, let's do a round. Ollie, what do you have coming up? Are you doing anything?
Yeah, just finishing my my set right now.
Okay.
Not I'm done with convention.
Right. Are you going to apply for Montreal Comic Con there? Not this year, next year.
Oh, but maybe next year. Depends.
Yeah. Next year.
Yeah.
I applied for 2 tables, but but they only gave me 1 so far. So
okay. Yeah.
I know it's getting harder and harder to get the table in Montreal.
Right.
Well, I'm thinking Oliver as getting in as a guest, right?
Yeah, that's probably easier that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Yeah.
Cause, like,
I forgot.
Like, you guys have done like variant covers already, anyways, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, if you are interested in some of the variant covers and you want to purchase it directly from Ollie and he'll sign it for you, just hit him up on his Instagram. Again, like if you guys send a request on his Instagram, might wait a little bit. It might just end being in the request section until he sees it, kind of stuff. But yeah, you can work out a deal, and he's got a list of covers, right? And they're available for sale, and you guys can work out the detail for that. All
Yep.
right. Yep.
Thanks, Doc. Yeah,
No
thank you.
worries. Then, Mike,
Yo.
you're on the big screen. What's happening? What's coming up? That kind of stuff.
Pretty much, the Summer Bash, like everybody else, and then Montreal. And I'm not sure about August yet.
Okay. it's a little early.
Definitely Ottawa in the fall.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, hopefully I can get in on those sketch cards.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love
Hopefully.
to see you there.
Yeah. That'll be fun. We can suffer together again as a group, right? And see. If people wanted to request a commission off you,
Same thing. Like
Instagram and the whole bit.
Yeah.
All right, that's perfect. So yeah, just make sure to give Mike and Ollie follow on their Instagram. If you have any questions and stuff, just reach out to them. They're pretty open, and or catch them at a convention, or get a commission before he shows up at a convention. You can pick it up there, right?
Yep.
And you can meet him in person like that.
Hey.
For me, I will sleep a lot. No, yeah. I'm always busy. You can reach out to me on Instagram. I do have a Whatnot show. You can find that in my YouTube description there. That will give you the link tree and stuff like that. Sketch covers. All of us are available for sketch cover commissions, 9x12 commissions. You name it. From sketch cards to whatever. Just hit us up. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully we'll see you next Thursday at 8:30 this time.
8:30.
Yep. And I'll try to get some more artists on there. Maybe we'll get Rad and Art Comics there in Jaguar to come on board too and talk about what they're working on and the whole bit. And any artist out there who wants to jump in, just reach out to me on Instagram, and we'll see if we can squeeze you in on a date and time, and we'll talk about how you became. We'll just do a meet the artist kind of stuff. It'll be fun, and I'm hoping to get like Ken. Hopefully Ken's okay. Did you hear anything back from Ken? You guys? Ken wasn't feeling great on Sunday.
Oh.
Was it Sunday? Yeah.
Nope.
So he didn't. But. And the other guys. So yeah, thanks a lot, everybody. I'm gonna end the stream and have a great night, and we'll see you next week.
Great.
There you go. Ending.